Hey everyone, it's Freak Facts. Welcome back to the channel. Get ready because today's video is going to be a wild one. We're talking about some scary, hidden facts about COVID-19. It's going to be intense. We all remember the lockdowns, the masks, the constant news, but what really happened? What secrets are they hiding? I've been digging deep for the past few years, and let me tell you, things are much darker than they seem. We've all heard the story COVID-19 came from a bat, right? But why are there still so many unanswered questions? Some scientists think it came from a lab leak. That's like something out of a horror movie, and it gets creepier. There are rumors about gain-of-function research where scientists make viruses more dangerous in a lab. Why would anyone do that? It's like they're asking for a pandemic. And don't even get me started on the cover-ups. Deleted research, silenced scientists, governments avoiding questions. It's like they're hiding something, because they are. Did you think COVID was just a bad flu? Think again. Millions of people are dealing with long-term problems and it's terrifying. I'm talking about being tired all the time, having trouble thinking clearly, and even damage to organs. Imagine not being able to breathe easily weeks, months, or even years after getting sick. Imagine your heart racing for no reason, or feeling much older than you are. This is real for many people and it's heartbreaking. The scariest part? We don't fully understand the long-term effects of this virus. What will happen to people years from now? We're all part of a big experiment and nobody knows how it will end. The pandemic didn't just hurt our bodies, it hurt our minds too. The isolation, the fear, not knowing what would happen, it affected us all. More people became anxious and depressed, and many struggled to cope. Imagine being stuck inside for months, losing your job, not seeing your family and friends. It's enough to make anyone break down. And for people who already had mental health problems, it was even worse. It's like the pandemic pushed them over the edge. And the saddest part, many people suffered alone. There weren't enough resources to help everyone. It's a tragedy, and we can't forget about the invisible scars left by this pandemic. Remember when the world shut down? Businesses closed, people lost their jobs, it felt like the end of the world. And for many, it still does. The pandemic has been economically devastating and it's not over. We're talking about a global recession, rising prices, and a bigger gap between the rich and the poor. People are struggling to buy food, pay rent, and keep their homes. It's a nightmare. And let's not forget about the small businesses, the heart of our communities, that had to close forever. The shattered dreams, the lost jobs, it's a loss we can't even measure. I'm not into politics, but what I saw during the pandemic was wrong. Governments around the world messed up, changed their minds constantly, and left people confused and scared. It was like they didn't know what they were doing, and then there was the misinformation. Crazy theories online, arguments about masks and vaccines, and nobody trusting anyone. It felt like we were living in a scary book, where truth was whatever the government said it was. The scariest part? This lack of honesty and responsibility has made people lose faith in the system. And when people lose faith, things fall apart. These are just some of the scary, hidden facts about COVID-19. Stay safe, stay informed, and look out for each other. Until next time, stay spooky. We need to start asking questions, doing our own research, and not just believing everything we're told. The truth is out there, but we have to find it. Don't be afraid to question those in charge, to think for yourselves, and to demand answers. This isn't about being paranoid, it's about being aware. The world has changed since COVID, and we need to be ready for anything.